Welcome to the Unit 4, Session 1 of Computer Integrated Manufacturing on a concept of construction of CNC machines. The course outcome of this Unit 4 is the student will be able to justify the concept and construction of CNC machines. So, let us see the introduction to this. So, basically, the design and construction of CNC machines differs from that conventional machine tool due to high performance level requirement, and many changes are required in CNC machines. So, we have to come out with the conventional machines right from NC. We will upgrade this to CNC machines. Why we give more preference for CNC machines is because here high performance is required. Especially if you see in CNC machines, the cutting speed, cutting forces will be very high, and the spindle speed will be very high, more than 10 times of conventional machines. So the structure of CNC machine should be designed in such a way that it has to withstand all the different types of loads that is coming out of the machines, that is directly acting on the machine tools. So at the same time, it has to withstand, it should be robust in constructions. At the same time, this CNC machines should be capable to perform variety of tasks, and it should be flexible for manufacturing any kinds of things. So due to high cutting force and spindle speeds, the structure of CNC machines should be sufficiently strong enough to withstand these forces. If it withstands the forces, so its accuracy will be very high, precision will be very high, repeatability will be good. But if it is not able to withstand these forces, it results in vibrations, and these vibrations causes the defects and measurement, the errors will be caused during the measurements because the equipment should be fitted on the machine itself. So let us see the introduction. The following are the parts to be considered for the design of CNC machines. Basically, the first important structure is the machine structure. It is a backbone of any machineries because the structure, all the machining moving parts will be housed inside a machine structure. So the machine structure is rigid and the machine structure is perfect, so then there will be no much variations, no vibrations will be caused, and it results in very high accuracy. Next is the guideways. This is very important. So the machine parts is going to move on the guideways. So the guideways should be accurately machined, and they should be clean, and the surfaces should be in such a way that it can slide easily. So this is one of the very important concepts in CNC machine structures. Next one is rotating parts, that is a spindle and spindle bearings, in order to ensure the smooth functioning without any vibrations. So with a minimum vibrations, vibrations cannot be eliminated. With minimum vibrations, for smooth functioning without affecting the dimension accuracy of a component, we go for the bearing should be perfect. So it may be a roller bearing, taper bearing, frictional bearings, anti-frictional bearings. Depending upon the requirement, we need this type of things. Next, measuring system, feed drives. Very important are speed drives. So cutting speed, feed, depth of cut are one of the important machining parameters in CNC machines. So here, feed drives, when you give the very high feed, it has to withstand. So the mechanism which we are using to perform the feed drive should be perfect. Next, measuring system. So very important aspect is measuring system. So whatever the component you are manufacturing, the dimension should be accurate. So that's measuring system is very important for us. We use the coordinate measuring systems in CNC machines. At the same time, we use the sensors, probes everywhere, direct measurement, indirect measurements. So this is very important. Then controlling softwares, very important. The softwares are those which is very important for us. Any changes that we want to make, it will be taken in the software first, then it will be transferred to the machine. So this is one, because in a computer, the control software is very important. Operating interface and user interface. So very important, whatever the command we give, that has to receive and it has to give back the feedback. So the interface is very important part of a CNC machine tool. Tool monitoring system. This is another important aspect. Say tool monitoring is very important. So what happens, while manufacturing operation, at certain part the workpiece hardness will be more. So there the tool should be so smart, adaptive control system. So there the speed has to be reduced. So this is taken care in the tool monitoring system. At the same time, we can see what exactly is going on, what operation is going on, and what is the position of the tool, so that it will help for further programming. Next is gauging. Once all the operations are done, it has to be measured. So these gaugings are basically used in order to measure the components then and there itself. So once the product is loaded, so the 100% accuracy is achieved through gauging systems. So let us see the first part of the machine structure design is a machine structure. So this machine structure, if you see, it is a stationary part of CNC machine. So it is a stationary part of a CNC machine. The structure is not going to move, so it is fixed. So it is, that is why it is a structure. Why it is structure? What is structure? A structure, it is meant only for carrying the load, and it is a supporting member of a machine tool. So here it is no mechanism has to be transferred on this, only it is meant to carry only the load. Once it carries the recommended load, then it finds its application. At the same time, all the drive mechanisms, motors, functional assemblies, etc. are aligned and rigidly fixed to the structure. So other than this, all the driving mechanisms, what are driving mechanisms? Like motors, electric motors, functional assemblies, everything is going to be rigidly fixed to the structure, because these are all moving parts. These moving parts are rigidly fixed. So but the structure is not going to move. So this is very important part. So next is what are the different types of important aspects that we are going to be considered in the machine structure. So it consists, what does the machine structure consist of? It consists of a bed, base, column and a housing. So this is a housing, this is a bed, this is a column. So this is very important. The structure should be designed by considering the following design factors. There are three important design factors. One is static load, second one is dynamic load, next one is a thermal load. So what is static load? So the machine should withstand the dead weights. It has to withstand the load. So this is a static load. Dynamic load means when the machine starts operating, so the cutting speed will be very high, so the force will increase automatically by 2 to 3 times. So then the structure has to withstand the cutting forces load also. Thermal loads, due to what happens, due to temperature, there is a coefficient of thermal expansion. So what happens, the metal get heated up, the chances of strength, the strength of the metal may reduce, but this load has to be considered. So here three different types of combination of forces may act at a time, so this load has to be withstand. So this is very important. We discussed about the CNC machines, what is the factors that has to be considered while construction of CNC machines, and in this class we explained detailedly, I explained about a machine structure. So different types of loads, the static, dynamic and thermal loads. So next class in detail, let us speak about the different types of loads. What are the causes of that loads, why remedies of that loads, how to reduce that kind of loads. So dear students, thanks for your patience listening on the first session of unit 4 of the computer integrated manufacturing. Thank you.